So, and shout out to my brother George Mason, man. I've been talking to him about this for 2 years. It's like my big brother. He's like one of my best friends in the world. We don't talk every day, but he been knowing this stuff. I've been telling him every time that I was having an issue with the dude, I was talking to my brother in Philadelphia about how to move around this, how to go about this. But again, because I was trying to show the brother a little bit some grace, I didn't want to come out here and put him out there. Okay.
Ever since foundational Black Americans decided to separate and delineate and separate ourselves from the pack, right? We're not saying that we're not part of diaspora, but we're separating ourselves from the group. You guys come over here, we got to check your paperwork. We shutting the door, we locking all windows, we doing everything. You got to show who you are before we let you in the room. We got to tether-proof the room now because there's too many tetherists running around here terrorizing the community, talking down on us, and we getting rid of all terrorists. All tetherists got to go. They got to get away from us, right? We going to the tether deportation department and get rid of all tetherists, right? Oshay Duke Jackson is now in Africa, and he's calling out African scammers. And he's uncovering a lot of the things that we already knew, a lot of things that we were already talking about. Now, he's a foundational Black American out of Sacramento, California, by way of family being from the South, right? He talks about this a lot. And he's been living over in Uganda for some time now. And today he went on live and he uncovered and revealed that he was scammed for thousands and thousands of dollars by people that he befriended there while he was there. Now, I talk to Oshay on the phone like every day, and I knew this stuff years back, but I was told not to say anything. He was, working things out, and he thought that things would be better. But as he began to understand more, man, he had these people around him on his podcast, everything. They was running game on him, right? Running the flim flam, the 52 fake, the African 52 fake out, but they had people on there talking like this.
You have an individual or a group of people who may not necessarily be your particular flavor in terms of the kind of individuals that you would want to spend your personal time with or develop friendships with. But in the context of tapping into business opportunities, you find that this person could actually be a conduit to helping you grow and achieve something that you want to get done. How do you navigate that?
First of all, what I've noticed is you're hanging out with people in the community here that if you had an opportunity to see them in the States, you would never want to talk to them. Like, there's no way that me and you would ever be friends in California or New York City. I would never even talk to you, and vice versa. But because of this small ecosystem here, you're almost forced to be friends with people that you would never hang out with. But maybe you have a specific skill that I need. I'm almost forced to work with you. And a lot of collaborations in the Uganda market, they're never going to be equal. So you're not going to get any parity. And they can promise you anything, and they don't bring it. And in the States, if you do that, it is a death sentence. And you find out that...
Now, that guy Oshay was talking to was a gobbler. Now, I saw his game from thousands of miles away right here in Philadelphia. I said, Oshay, I don't trust that dude. That dude's shady. I can just see it. I can see it. He's shady. He's very arrogant. He came to America. He studied abroad. He got his degrees. He went back home. He thinks he's better than his people, and he's using you because you got motion. Because think about it. He comes from a family with paper, right? He went to the States, got all kinds of degrees. What do he need you for, right? He should have it popping in this country, right? But he's sitting on the couch with you, right? And I said, don't trust that guy, man. He's using you for his own gain, right? Because you came to the country out of nowhere and you got motion. Right? You got motion. And he gets to be seen amongst his people over there with the American, right? Because he considered himself an American because he went to school here. I didn't trust that guy. And Oshay, I remember Oshay telling me, he's like, you think so? You really think so? I said, yeah, trust me. I'm older than you, man. I can see this, right? I can see this. Because he was also talking like this.
The big question I have is, how long is that electronic travel authorization valid for? But if you're telling me I got to pay it every time I need to travel, then that's going to significantly decrease the value that I have for going to Kenya. I mean, I'm a member of the East African community. Therefore, I would be able to secure my ETA for free. But still, it's just an additional pain in the neck to be able to do that.
Right.
We live in a world where people do business between East African countries frequently. And you might need to jump on a quick flight on a Monday morning to go for a meeting in Nairobi, come back same day to Kampala. That happens regularly, every day of the week, Ugandan business people. It just seems like in a lot of cases, it's very difficult to understand why people want to make life more difficult than it needs needs to be. I feel like a lot of our people, a lot of our African people, a lot of our, in this case, Kenyans, want to choose to do things the hard way on purpose. I just can't figure it out. But I mean, at the end of the day.
And I told Oshay that dude was a scammer. Now, 5 years ago, I told Oshay when he was first leaving Poland, going into Uganda. I remember I had told him, I said, man, you should go to Ghana, man. They more, they know more about Black American culture over in Ghana or maybe South Africa than Uganda, right? They can speak the language. It'll probably be easier because it's more Black Americans there, right? You go to Uganda, man, that's just like uncharted waters, uncharted territory. You got to go there and just build everything up from scratch, right? His mother told him the same thing, but he said Oshay had a vision, and he said, no, I'm going to go over to Uganda. He went to Uganda and he got it popping, right? 400,000 subscribers later on one channel, like another 300 on another channel, and then he got 3 channels popping. He's made thousands and thousands and hundreds and all kinds of money being over there, getting it popping. But I told him, I said, I just think that it's been 5 years. That's not your home. The wells run dry. Like, maybe go over to another country or go do something else, because these people. You had some good times there, you had some bad times there. And like I said, man, you went over there with that foundational Black American heart, trying to help everybody, trying to look out for everybody. Do what we do. You went over there with the doors open, right? Like we do. And they came in stealing stuff and taking advantage of stuff, because that, not all of them, but that's what a lot of those groups do. But then they always got something smart to say about us. But if anybody think I'm lying, now Oshay is upset and my brother's online talking like this.
And then everybody know about events, you lose money. So he's telling this other guy, most likely, look, Oshay got money. Oshay making this kind of money. Look, I'm going to bring him over to your spot. I'm going to let him know that I'm not even going to mention the fact that you needed a memorandum of understanding, and I work for a company and you want to get a deal with the company, and I'm not operating in your own best interest. But I asked to work with you. I've begged and pleaded to work with you. But I'm using you. And plus, when I was in Dubai, man, can you bring my wife back some popcorn? Yeah, man, I got you. Man, my wife I had a blender, a Ninja blender that I had bought. He was like, man, and the Subi shop know it. Shout out to my brother, man. My brother TJ know it. See, that's my brother for real. I love him. He's helped me so much, man, like in Uganda. I had a brand new Ninja blender. He was like, yo, man, can I get that for my wife for her birthday? I got you, no problem. Come pick it up. Boom. Blender cost me like $200 and was shipping another $100, $300. I would do stuff like that. I help him out. My Uganda experience, I had a 5-year anniversary party. He kept me there with Bailey's. February 2nd, 2024 at Motive, where Gaba had me pay an agency out of my own money after I already had a bar. And if he say I'm lying, then I will put the receipts out there. Let him say I'm lying. Let him say I'm not telling the truth. I paid about $12,000, $13,000. He worked for the company. He getting ready to resign. He telling them, I know he telling them, look, man, Oshay don't know how the process is. I'm paying them. Then what they probably do, I can't prove this part, they'll come in, the brand will come in and claim that they did the activation. So what they'll do is they'll go ahead and bill Diageo. So if I spend $12,000 and I don't have an MOU, their agency to set up everything, they'll come and claim my event and they'll get paid. And then the brand manager and then the agency might split the money. That's what can happen. It's called money laundering. Then he get his cut from that, and then he getting paid for me too at the same time. If he think that I'm lying, let him come and tell him, Agaba tu Masime. Let the nigga come and say that I'm lying. Let him come and say I'm lying. This is what you get when you lie and you scam and you do all. Let him come and say I'm lying. Say something about I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. I'm going to put all it out there. Double dipping. You will never scam another Black American again. Say I'm lying, nigga. Say I'm lying. Say what I'm saying ain't true. And I dare one of you niggas to do anything to me while I'm out there. Do it. I dare any of y'all. I'm not scary. I'm not scared of none of you niggas. On my mama, I'm not scared. I'm from Del Paso, Mipes. And the last thing I'm going to let is one of you niggas scare me. And that's on my mama. I'm by myself out there all the time. I wish one of you niggas would do something. On my mama, like the young folks say now, I'm standing on bending with myself. I put that on my mama. Niggas say I'm lying. Your homeboy already done got to the turf. He on LinkedIn right now trying to save face. He don't want everybody to know why he got pushed out. Because he was on using the UBL Sacco to pay behind the scenes, trying to keep me out. And you knew the whole time. No, let him do it. Because let me tell you something, man. If I can't have it, you niggas ain't gonna have it either. On my mama, you ain't gonna have it. Say I'm lying. Let him come on here and say that he didn't do what I said he's doing. Nigga. Say that you're not doing what I said you'll be. Nigga, on my mama, you did everything I'm talking about. I'm helping this man. I'm sitting down hours telling this man how to grow his platform, man. You know what? You need this. You need me to edit your videos for you, bro. I got you, my brother. The whole time the dude is snaking me. The whole time. He ain't trying to let me grow. But he came to me. I got the dude on retainer paying $1,000 a month, $1,500, whatever. When he quit his job, first thing he told me, hey, bro, man, you know, I appreciate you, family. I'm going to need you to hold me down for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Things is rough out here. I ain't going to go into the other stuff because there's other stuff I could really go into, but I'm not going to do that right now. But let him tell me I'm lying, though. So, boom, I end up getting hit double dipped. I already had a bar at my event, and the event is right here on the channel. I just didn't know it then. I didn't find this shit out until about 19 months later. I didn't find it out, family. And the dude was coming to the events, smiling in people's face, in my house. I'm paying him to come podcast. And I'm going to tell you this, man. God is with you, bro. Had I had known this is what you was doing, you would have been touching every wall in my house, bro. There's no doubt about it. Had I had known all of this, I didn't find out all of this 7 months ago until I got the other boy fired. That's when I found out in August. Had I known, though, family, you wouldn't have, you got a bad hit, by the way, too, bro. I'd had you touching everything. No doubt about it. Everything you would have been touching. On my mama, everything you would have been touching on every wall. I probably wouldn't even hit you. You would have touched every wall.
So we done seen Oshay in the last year or so come out and expose so many scammers, right? And then while a lot of these Africans is telling us to come to Africa, we're watching droves of them flee Africa and flee up into Europe, all up into the Nordics, all up into Spain and the UK and France and all those places, and then right here to America. They're fleeing. They're running here and to be up under the W's while trying to tell us to go there. Right? They're not developing their land. They're running from their land. And then when a lot of our people go over there, they're getting scammed and some even unalived. Right? Now, I know this ain't everybody because I don't want to make a video where I'm painting a picture where somebody say, well, look at George just crapping on all African, because I'm not. Right? I know it's not all Africans. I know Africa has over 1 billion people. Right? I'm sure South Africa has great people. Nigerians have great people. Ghana, Uganda. But they also, like every other ethnic group, they also have their underbelly. And these people are the loudest in the room, unfortunately. Right? These people are the loudest people in the room. So I don't want that narrative to be out there as if just because I'm foundational Black Americans, I don't like other groups. That's not true. I love Africans. I love the Caribbean. I love to take trips to these places and be around the people, be around the culture, the food, everything. I do. But there's a problem that needs to be called out, and it can't be one-sided. We can't. They talking this Pan-African stuff, but every time our people go over there, they got these horror stories, and they come back with these horror. They come back with these horror stories, and these are things that need to be talked about. These are things that need to be explained. Because you asking us to come over there, but then our people that's already over there is reporting live and direct. This is what's going on. And this stuff, and they gatekeep the culture. They don't let you in. They don't let you in. And when you try to get in, they take your money and scam you. It ain't just Oshay Duke Jackson that's reporting this. It's so many people. So many people. And then here in America, a lot, not all, but a lot of them, the tetherists, right? Because not every immigrant is a tether. But the tetherists come over here, and they come over here with that same gate-kept tribalism foolishness, man, that we're calling out. That we're holding them accountable. And we're saying, no, we ain't got nothing to do with that, man. We ain't flat black. We ain't African-American. We're foundational black Americans. We over here doing our thing over here, man. We ain't got nothing to do with what they got going on. Right? We ain't got nothing to do with what they got going on. We separating ourselves from this stuff, man. And Oshay over on the continent is proving our point. And it's just so many other people, man. It's just so many other people. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. What's your opinion on this, man? Do you think Oshay was wrong for coming out and airing out the dirty laundry that's coming over there? Or do you fully support Oshay Duke Jackson and what he's saying? Let me know what you guys think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.